Hi, this is Ernie again. I'm that guy who had 6,000 in checking account to now having millions of dollars. Over the weekend, I received a lot of comments and messages saying many of you do not have enough money to invest to do what I do, selling options and generate weekly income. So I want to dedicate this particular video for those who do not have a lot of money to invest. And before I actually dive into how to build wealth, couple months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago, maybe even longer than that, I started a baby account with Robinhood. And what I did was every day I put $5 in there. You might not have enough money to put, or enough money to put even $5 on a daily basis, but I wanted to show you how small amount of money could eventually add up, so that you be encouraged to start. And if you go to, for example, SoFi, even if you open an account for $5, if you use my link, they give you $25 for free. So now you, rather than $5, you have $30 to start. So there are so many different ways you get a little more bits and pieces of money here and there. And of course, not going to Starbucks, not buying water from outside. I mean, we went to Denver over the weekend and we did not buy one single drink outside. So that's how you typically save money or not waste money. But let me show you what happened to that account where I started adding $5 every single day, not over the weekend, just trading days. And I bought VOO. That's the S&P 500 index fund, known to do extremely, extremely well. But let me show you exactly what happened to it. Yep, this is that account. Now I have about $1,500. I know it's not a lot of money, but it's just been gaining. And as you can see, I started this, I think April. So I started with like $5 and then eventually this is when the big beautiful bill, or what was it, the tariff, when Mr. Trump introduced tariff, and it just kept going up. And sometimes, yeah, it goes down. That's how the stock market works. But look at this pop. Why? Because I was able to participate in Figma and bullish IPO. And that's why this shot up. And of course, it came down a little bit when Figma settled down and bullish also came back a little. But this is how, although I was here like $1,000, it just went up 50%. So this is really, really good way of building wealth. And as you can see, my account return for the year, 70%. Not bad, right? This, I'm not even doing options. All I do is put $5, and when there's a good IPO, and there's a video about how I determine whether IPO is good or not, and then you try to participate. Figma, this particular account, because I don't have a lot of money, they only gave me 1 share, and I think for bullish, they ended up giving me, let me see, how much money did they give me? I think they gave me like 12 shares, but that was sufficient enough to, go up by 50-some%. So let me show you exactly what I have. So bullish IPO, yeah, I got 12 shares. So the total return is about $400. And then Figma total return, they only got 1, and I almost got, 100+% return, and I ended up making this much money. Ethereum, I have some shares, but it went down a little bit. But like everything else has gone up a little by little. And I keep adding money to this, so it will eventually continue to grow and do extremely well. And then once you get to about $2,000, then you can start watching my video on leveraging option watch list, and you'll be able to do what I do. But so once I get to 2,000, I'm going to start showing you how to do that with a small amount. This is SoFi. This is the one where you open using my link. You get $25 for free. And look, I was just adding money here and there. And some places, I think I lost money when there was a big drop. And look, it has gone up, gone up, gone up. And now with I ended up getting a lot of shares, some shares of Figma and a lot on bullish. And now it has gone up to about 100 or $18,000. This is also another account. This is also another account that I started with almost nothing. I think I put in $200 and it just grew because you keep adding money. Rather than $5, I put a little more money into it, but this is how fast it can grow. But one downside of SoFi is you cannot sell cover calls or cash secure puts. That does not exist at the moment, but I think they were working on it. But this will enable you to just keep building your capital. And then once you have enough money, I think $25,000, if you transfer this money to Charles Schwab or somebody else, then they say, oh, new money, new account, yeah, we'll give you $200 for free, or we'll give you $500 for free. So that's how you get a little more money by building wealth in one account and then transferring over so that you get preferential treatment and that extra cash. And if you go to their website, there's going to be Visit IPO Investing. This is where you typically sign up so that you'll be able to get those Figma shares or bullish shares, or in my case, I got Reddit before from them and a few other good IPO stocks. So I highly encourage you to go open, especially SoFi, or okay with Robinhood. I prefer not to go with Robinhood because they promote gambling with all those sports betting. But this is one of the better designed, easy to use, not going to overwhelm you with a lot of data. This is one of those amazing platform that you could use if you're new to investing. And for those who are new, and I say, I don't even know what this means. And there is a book, right? How to invest $50,000 to $5,000. This talks about what are options, what are stocks, what are ETFs, like what are my options or what are my choices when I'm trying to invest. Should I put money into high yield savings account? It talks about all of them. It was one of the bestsellers, sold over 300,000 copies. I'll put a link in my video. This is the type of a book that you want to read if you are a small investor that's just starting or do not have a lot of money to invest. Because remember, starting with nothing like that Robinhood now to $1,400, starting with nothing and you just keep adding money, and you're going to get to $17,000. And then once you get there, you hitting 50,000, 60,000, even six-figure investment, it's going to be so easy. But all you have to do is be knowledgeable, learn about investing, how to invest, knowledgeable, and you have to be consistent, right? Find money here and there from your side gig, saving money from not eating out and all that, and keep putting money in there. And you will eventually get there. And once you get to even $20,000, remember, my option strategy gives you 1%. That means $200 a week, $800 a month. That might be sufficient enough to pay pretty much all your bills except rent. That's the power of investing and eventually leveraging options. So please, for those who are watching this video, get a copy of this book, open SoFi account using my link, start investing so that you'll be able to enjoy the financial freedom that I've enjoyed and retired in my 40s. I know you have a lot of questions, so feel free to reach out through comments. I'll respond to every single comment out there and answer any questions you might have. And also, it's so much fun and encouraging when you do it with your friends or family members. So share this video with your family members and friends so they will do this with you so you're not alone in this journey to financial freedom. Please like and comment as well again. And yeah, I think it's going to be a fun journey, and I'm very confident that with a little bit of work, you'll be able to reach that financial freedom soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.